So obviously, you want to, here for you, I took the thread. You're going to press the seams open on the neck and the shoulder, right? And on the sides. My pins are evaporating. I wonder why. I had a full box when the semester started.
Which semester?
That's a good question. That's actually a very good, clever question. I deserve that one. You don't have to. I don't like yours.
Mine are good.
Oh, mine are mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so they were borrowed.
You don't bang.
I'm a really bad gift receiver.
Just say thank you,
No,
Very easy.
I don't know how to lie.
That's it.
I don't know how to lie. I'm too honest.
Okay.
Was that fast enough for you? Was it fast enough for you?
Just don't want to make the video long.
I know, I agree. So pause it so I can get a dress form. Snip a little here.
Press open and snip.
Mm-hmm. So it goes around the neck. If you were to do it on a heavier fabric, probably you will cut this corner out so you don't have the fabric overlapping. So when you press it, they will all lay flat. See that? Okay, let me get a dress form. How it folds in the back, right? See that tiny little dart right here? Let's do it here so you guys can see on the video. See that little dart? The dart will be hidden inside, because here is the dart. See how it creates that revere, right? When you put the facing will go on top, right? So obviously, when you sew it, you're going to do right sides together. You're going to flip it, so it's going to be inside. Are we all okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab seam allowance with seam allowance and do a stitch there, just like we did with a notch collar, right? And here, see that my break point is here? I have a notch, right? So from 1.5 inches below this, your understitch is going to be on the facing. That's why I was trying to explain earlier. From 1.5 inch above of that, your understitch is going to be on the self, because the self is what it flips and it becomes the lining of your collar. But see, even though it's full, because we don't have darts, look at how this is kind of hugging her chest, right? That little baby tiny thin dart is not what it did. Otherwise, it would have been gapping right here. So men doesn't need it as much. I don't think I have one, do I? No? Right? Because first of all, we never wear it by itself. I would never go out with a jacket without anything underneath. Okay? Don't get ideas. Don't get ideas. Don't get ideas. You're going to bite your tongue. Okay. But men do. Women would do. Okay? So I'm not saying that you should wear a black bra with a white jacket, right? I'm just saying that you will have a jacket that is close enough where you can actually wear it without needing a blouse, right? And we decided where the break point would be. So if we make the break point higher, right, the crossover will be like a higher V, right? But you need to do it on the pattern. Because I've seen a lot of women that then they get a safety pin, they put it in the bar underneath, And then when they wear it, it's pulling everywhere.
Mm.
It's not pulling because he had a safety pin. It's pulling because the pattern was not meant to be worn that way. You're forcing it, right?
Can you just explain how to attach the facing again?
You're gonna get your facing.
Yeah.
You're gonna sew the center back just like I did here.
Okay.
And you're gonna put it right sides together.
Okay.
So you're gonna put it this way. You're gonna stitch from here all the way around it
Okay.
to here at how much seam allowance? A quarter of an inch. Very good. You're not gonna press it. Okay? So then you're gonna do the understitch. You always do the understitch before pressing.
Oh, yeah.
So the understitch will be from the break point. Here there is a notch. Okay? About an inch and a half below that. Your understitch is gonna be on the facing side because that's gonna be on the inside. Then from 1 inch above the break point, your understitch is gonna be on the actual self of the jacket because the facing is what creates the lapel. And then the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab seam allowance with seam allowance and sew only the back of the neck. Otherwise, when you put it on, it's gonna be flipping out, right? So the beauty of this color is that the color itself creates the color stand, and it has one single piece from the back all the way to the front. The key for that to work is that you have that corner pivoting right here, right? And that's where probably you guys are gonna have challenge. Because this is like the ice skaters. They need to twirl to the right and then turn it to the left, and that's what they get points. This is the same exact thing because you're making the corner here from one direction, but then you're gonna flip it on the other one, right? So it might be a little challenging. If you feel that it's going to cut the fabric and fall apart or spread out too much, you can easily cut a little. Well, you're gonna put facing, so you're not gonna have that problem. But you put in facing on the facing, right? You put interfacing on your facing. But if you wanna put an interfacing, a little tiny square on this corner, on the self, so when you cut it, it doesn't fall apart. It's very commonly done. For example, this let's say this single well pocket. On the inside, I probably have a rectangle or fusible right here to make sure that the corners don't unravel when I snip it. Okay? Same concept. Okay, that's it.